Okay, first I'll open this. I'll show you this. Okay. Hmm. Can I'll open this Excel again. So it is saved or not? If it is saved, then so first, right? What is our first table? Yeah, sales order. Okay, sales order. Come to the document. So sales order is connected to sales data, correct? So come to the adventure data model. Order is connected to sales. So you can see, right? So what is the sales data, right? So this sales is nothing but a sales data only. Okay. See, if you over on this, no, so sales order line key. So that is a common field, right? See, sales order line key is a common field. Okay. Yes. Come to the second one, sales territory data. So where is the sales territory data? Yes, sales territory. So if you over on this, so you can see sales territory key. Sales territory key connected to sales data. Correct? See, this is the sales data. You can see sales territory data is connected to sales territory key. Then third table is sales. Sorry, reseller. Reseller data. Come to the reseller. Where is the reseller? Here. So reseller key is connected to 1 second. Reseller key. Correct? This is connected to reseller key. See, reseller key. Then third one, date. Date we already left. We will discuss that one later. And product key. Product data key is connected to product key from the sales. Where is the product key? See, product key, product connected to sales. Okay. Yes. Next, this is done. And the customer data. Customer data is connected to which one? Customer key. Where is the customer? See, customer key and customer key. So wherever you see this symbol, right? So this means what? This field or table is hidden in the report view. To select, if I select this, right? If I enable this, then you can see this column in the report section. But here we are not selecting this. Why? Because we are not using those column in the report. Yes, clear? Yes. Any doubts on this? Clear? Okay. Yes. So once you load the data, right, like this, then come to the report. You can add your own visuals. Okay. This is the just first part. Okay. So if you look at this report, right, I mean the data source, first you need to try to identify the data. What exactly data is? So so the data is belongs to the retail. Okay, retail domain. So retail domain, you guys know, right? How many customers and the customer product orders, those are all come under retail domain. Okay, so yeah, so let's discuss about this date. Okay, come to the again adventure model. Yes. So in the sales data, right, we have two different keys, dates, not keys, dates. Okay, what is the date? So first date is, if you see, right, due date, due date. Okay, what is due date? Can anyone tell me? What is due date? Correct. That is a due date. Correct. Yes. 1 second. Yeah. This is the due date. Okay. That is the correct. And the second date is, what is that? Ship date. Ship date. Again, what is the ship date? Ship date means shipping date. So so if you purchase something on the Amazon, right, they will give you some date, right, after booking some products. I mean, if you placed some order, I mean, the products in the Amazon, so they will give some estimated time, right? The time and date. So that is nothing but a shipping date. Okay. Yeah. So again, so if you see these models, he has joined these two, I mean, the shipping date and due date with the same date key. Can anyone tell me why he has joined these two keys with the same date key? Why not only the due date? Or why not only this one? What is that? Ship date. No idea. Okay, so I will explain you. So no, both has unique keys. So both has unique. So ideally, if you consider by month, right? Don't go by dates. You need to go by this month wise. Sorry, this one. Okay, not that one. Hmm. Yes. Why? Because in some scenarios, right, you need to identify the product on the basis of due date. Correct. So let's say if the requirement wise, first the if they want to see the due dates sales by using some other column like a category wise due dates. So how do you see? How do you calculate the sales amount? So if you join with the ship, if you join this ship date with that sales date, I mean date column, right? I mean date field, right here. But you need to calculate on the basis of due date. So that will be a wrong, right? So for example, let's say if you select these records, so total 13 records. Here the number of records are same, but the dates are different. Correct. So if you consider, I think, 1 second, I'll give you example. So dates are same. In some cases, right? So due date and the ship date will be, uh, if you see, there is only 3 days difference. Okay, 12 to 15, and here 9 to 12. So only 3 days are different. See, 14 to 17. So estimate delivered estimate. Can anyone tell me what will be the deliver estimate date? It will be 3. Correct? Why? Because 3. This date minus this date. You will get a day, right? So the day difference will be 3 days. Okay, so let's say if you want to see the due dates uh, in the report, due dates based on the sales amount, but you have joined, you have made a I mean the relationship between ship date and the date field. So if you use this field as a common field, between these two table, but you will get but you are analyzing due date, but that will be a you will get an the wrong numbers in the report. Okay, and so that's why they are using two different tables with the same common field. Okay, see if you see, right, these are inactive relationship. Inactive means, what is inactive? You can see here, right, make this relationship active. What is this inactive? Hmm? So if you see this one, so there is already one more key is activated. Okay, so that is order date. So if you make any other keys other than this connection, so that will be by default considered as a inactive. Okay, inactive means, so if you join same table with more than two different columns, right? So other than the first relationship, the remaining will be in inactive. Okay, so if you see the first connection, so this is active relationship right now. So whatever you drag it from the sales data, right, that will be based on the order date, not based on the this due date and ship date. Okay, if you make those, so let's say I want to make this line as a active. So I'll just click on this. If I click on this, right, you cannot activate this relationship because there is a another uh, there is another activated relationship. So first you need to disable that. First to come here, see, and tick save. See, this one is now inactivate. Come here, click on this, make it activate. See, now this line is activated. Okay, so in some cases, no, so even if you want to see this one as based on the order date, you can use relationship formula in DAX functions. There are a few DAX functions, so where you can use the relationship in built-in functions. That is DAX functions. Clear? Mm, yes. Yes, this is clear, right? Clear, right, guys? Hello. Mm, okay. So I hope this concept is clear. So still, if you have any doubts, no, so you can. Hmm. Yes. So just to identify the common fields, just to show you guys. Okay. So actually, in the live project, right? So we need to make a documentation like this. So definitely, right, in the going forward, once you will get assigned a project, no? So they will give you all these different type of tables. Okay, so you need to make this kind of documentation where you need to identify all the different keys from tables. Then you need to make a joining between those two, I mean those different tables, just to identify. Available, right? No, by default it is available. So even if you select it, right, it purely Power BI, right, it is identified based on the column name. See, here also have same column name, here also have same column name. By default, Power BI will consider that as a common field. But in the same, I mean, in some scenarios, right? So let's say this will be a different name. Let's I will rename this as a two. So in this case, right, Power BI will not understand. So which one is a common field? Okay, in this scenario, right, you need to join those column manually. Just drag in, drag out. Yeah. So that's the reason I have made this, just to show you guys how it. And I want to explain this schema also, right? So that's why I made this kind of document. I mean, between this relationship. Yeah. Clear? Now. Okay, so now it is 8:50. So yes, okay, so you need to make this connection.